Welcome to my channel itechsolution. Today I will discuss one important thing in network, which is print sharing, that is printer sharing. There is somewhere the problem is there. One printer is there and some networking PCs, more than 3 or 4. Then we have to print out many times in this situation. And if I have one printer is working and print driver is installed, then that printer can be shared within peer-to-peer network. And I will discuss how it is done. This is the steps. These are steps. Number one, these works can be done in this PC with admin login, because one printer should be installed and the sharing will be allowed. So next, IP address of these PCs will be IP address will be ping each other in this LAN. And third is the printer and file sharing should be enabled. This is enabled. And the if required, the username and password will be shared for this to the client PCs, that is to the peer-to-peer PCs where it is shared by the users. So next, the steps will be this. I will do it practically. So please go these lines. In main PC where printer is installed, then open print properties and sharing, share, and this option will be there, share this printer, and keep the share name of this printer, and it is suggested to keep short. And there is the option of render print job. If many more clients are there, then it should not be checked. If there is a small number of clients, then that can be checked. And now the second thing is apply and OK. It will the share is done. Your share is in of printer is done. Next, how to access this printer from a client machine. That is how to access. In this, we will press window key and R in client machine. And I will type this double backslash. Then in run command window, IP of the PC, that is the PC here where I have already printer is shared printer, and this IP, and then slash with the share name, printer name, that is shared. And then I will click OK. For example, this is the block, double backslash 192.168.1.1 and slash canon 1, suppose is printer name, and click on OK. And then the printer driver will load on this client machine, and one printer skin will be appeared. If required, there will be prompt of user ID and password. And so I have already checked that your username and password should be shared where printer is installed. So that is the steps, and I will go to my machine here. I have one printer, suppose virtually I have installed here. I go to properties of this print properties, and I have also clicked here sharing, and this option will be available. Some PCs will ask for sharing printer properties for tag, then you should click on this tag, and this goes to these options, share this printer, and I can give this as option short name. Share name is this, that is this name will appear on the network. And render print job on this client machine, and it can be checked, or you will be unchecked here. There is this will operate the print queue of your machine and the client machine. So in case of that 64-bit and 32-bit machine, and both software are required, driver software required, then you click on additional driver and check on this and this, and in this case your driver software series will required. So this is the additional driver software. So now it is shared, and click on OK. I will click OK here, OK, and apply. So it is shared. I can check sharing. Yes, this is shared. OK. So now I will access this printer from my machine, and how it is done I will show you this command, double backslash 192.168.1, which is the IP of the where printer is installed of my PC Epson, and click OK. So here you see the printer screen is here, that is I have installed this that access this printer from the LAN. So if within this PC it is not asking for user ID and password, but in case of your client PC it will ask for your skin user ID password, and it will on downloading the software of this which is already installed in the remote PC where you want to print out, and you can give the print space here, and then it will goes from the machine where the printer is installed. Thank you guys. So this is all about the sharing of printer, and this very easy to implement, so please try it, and I think you will be benefited more. Thank you.